Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Well, we back. Goodfella Sports TV talking about Jermall, Charlo, Danny Jacobs, and it looks like Canelo Alvarez from, rumors that I hear. I'll link, you can check my video archive. I just did it this morning. That sounds like Canelo is going to fight Callum Smith. No venue has been named. I just double checked here in Vegas or the UK. So that means Danny Jacobs won't be fighting Canelo next or this year. He's set to fight Triple G in Mexico City, and that's Azteca Stadium. Hopefully I said it right, in September. So will Danny Jacobs man up and face Jermall Charlo next? After talking all that yip, will he man up, strap his nuts on, and do what he got to do? We back, Goodfella Sports TV. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Also, check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Use the promo code Goodfella1 Boxing. Get 18% off their all-natural products, lotion, soaps, bath bomb, foot soaks, the whole nine. The website is in the description, as well as the promo code as well. And don't forget, check out my Patreon, raw and uncensored boxing content. It's only $2 a month, man. The Patreon link in the description. Also, my Food for Thought and Hood series has moved to the Patreon. You can check out all the episodes we did before, but it'd be raw and uncensored with other relationship and real life lesson talk that I like to have on YouTube. But YouTube won't allow your boy to talk how I need to talk, all right? But yeah, so it's looking like Danny Jacobs was in them fake negotiations with Golden Boy. Eddie Hearn kept saying that's what the zone wanted. Obviously, Eddie Hearn, I think, is feeding his other fighter, Callum Smith. I think he does control Callum Smith. And instead of the Pilgrim getting Danny Jacobs to fight, he got Callum Smith to fight, which I don't think Canelo ever wanted to fight Danny Jacobs. For some reason, the Mexican fighters, they don't want to mess with that rhythmic movement. Floyd and Trout and a little bit of Cotto, if he was younger, scared Jermall Charlo away. I'm scared Canelo away. In my opinion, man, Canelo don't want to fight them rhythmic fighters with that movement no more. And it's understandable, man. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But he don't want to do that no more. So So with Danny Jacobs now, if he can't get, he don't look like he getting the Canelo fight. Can Danny Jacobs now back up all that smack talk he been talking about Jermall Charlo? Or will he stay with the zone? They overcompensate him to stay there and wait for Canelo another year. Will he chase Canelo for another year? We don't know. But all I'm saying is this. If he don't fight Canelo Alvarez, like the rumors say, it don't sound like he gonna fight him. And at the end of the day, if he don't fight Charlo or he, next, because we know Andrade is tuning up. If he don't fight Charlo next, I don't want to hear nothing from him, dude. He ain't nothing but a clout chaser, a name dropper, a pump faker, okay? He ain't no different from Big Baby Miller. Talk all that hot shit about Jermall Charlo, and then, quote-unquote, Jermall Charlo got exposed. He looked bad. People say he whack. People say he garbage. At the end of the day, if he whack and he garbage, it's a fight that people would pay to see in your home city of New York, the Barclays Center, the Brooklyn where you from, or you can go down to Madison Square Garden. You can fight Jermall Charlo, get in the big room. You know what I'm saying? Get away from Eddie Hearn. Got you fighting in small venues. Get in the big room. Get in the Barclays Center. Back up all that talk you was talking about Jermall Charlo. And if you back it up, we'll give you credit. But if you don't, you get in there and get whooped. I respect you for taking the fight. I respect every fighter that lace them up, lace their shoes up, wrap their hands up, lace their gloves up, get in there and handle their business. But no, I'm not going to let him slide. Same thing for Canelo. If Canelo drop his belt, give it to Charlo, that's a duck. You could tell me how bad Charlo looked versus Matt Korobov. He didn't look bad enough to go fight Canelo Alvarez. He didn't look bad enough for Canelo to fight him. What y'all see, them other fighters don't see. What them fighters see was a dude with a great chin. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of hellacious shots and didn't get hurt versus Korobov. Fighters see that. They see the fight totally different than the average fan do. They see, oh, I'm Orthodox, he's Southpaw. They seen the late replacement. They go through this before. They know how hard it is to change up an opponent the week of the fight, Southpaw, Orthodox, or not. So if he looks, and people say, well, since that performance, he don't deserve that fight. Well, shit, what about Danny Jacobs' performance versus Lucky? He lost that fight in some people's opinion. Just like in some people's opinion, people thought Jermall Charlo lost to Korobov. People thought Jacobs lost to a junior middleweight in Lucky. Okay? People got really fickle imaginations, dog. These dudes will go out here and tell, well, how can Canelo be running from Jermall Charlo? He looked bad his last. How many fucking bad fights Canelo done had, bro? From Trout to old Cotto, he looked like shit versus Shane Mosley. Didn't stop him. He got beat by old, fragile welterweight and Floyd Mayweather, bro. Dominated him. He arguably got 2 gift decisions in some people's opinion versus Triple G. So if Danny Jacobs don't really get that Canelo fight, bro, if he don't get that fight and he don't fight Jermall Charlo next, man, I ain't got no words for him. But I already knew he was a coward, bro. I already know. Him and Big Baby Miller giving Brooklyn a real bad name, bro. Biggie rolling over in his grave, dude. Okay? A real bad name. I thought Brooklyn dudes don't run. I thought Brooklyn Knights had heart. Danny Jacobs and Big Baby Miller proving that to be otherwise. Because if he just sit there and he sit there with the zone and the zone pay him and he go back to the zone to sit there and wait for Canelo and Triple G, man, he's a dummy. What Ice Cube say? Dumb nigga, what you thinking about? Real talk. You really need the Pilgrim to help you get fights, bro. You can fight Jermall Charlo and make a gang load of money, bro. A gang load of money. Right in your hometown, you with the Pilgrim chasing the Mexican, bro. Do that even sound right? Create your own way. Fight Charlo, bro. Then you go fight Andrade. Then you can unify the division up. Then Canelo, he want to fight the middleweight. Then he can't duck you. Go make your own way. Stop looking for handouts, man. Black people always looking for handouts. Go make your own way. You got 2 really good black fighters right here. You can make a hell of a fight. But Danny Jacobs did all that talking, all that woofing. All that woofing he been talking. Trying to get Canelo in the ring. Trying to sell his belt to Canelo for a paycheck. Remember, he said, I'm touching M's. I'm touching M's. That's what he about. He ain't about touching the Hall of Fame. Because right now, he ain't nowhere near a Hall of Fame. In the Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, if he don't keep that same energy when he a free agent, he available, he can fight Jermall Charlo. Now, if he pull that bullshit sign to the zone and say, oh, Charlo got to come to the zone, that's a duck. Because you're available, you're a free agent. You said, or your team is saying, you ain't coming back to the zone unless you get the Canelo Alvarez fight. And you ain't getting the Canelo Alvarez fight. The Pilgrim got his home with Callum Smith, the Canelo Alvarez fight. So ain't nothing but space and opportunity for you and Charlo. Charlo looked bad his last fight, you know. So you should be able to go in there, beat the hell out of Jermall Charlo, and then create your own avenue for Canelo Alvarez fight. You know. But he gonna stay with the Pilgrim. I'm telling you what he gonna do. He gonna stay with the Pilgrim, Eddie Hearn. He gonna let Eddie Hearn bend him over. You know, smack him on the backside, give him a couple dollars, bust him down. He gonna wait for Canelo. That fight ain't gonna never come. The zone gonna fold up. And then this nigga gonna be out here looking to clout chase. All right. Then he gonna be looking to fight Jermall Charlo after he see he can't get the Canelo fight. I'm telling you what he gonna do. He gonna run back to the Pilgrim. You know? He gonna let the Pilgrim butt break him in. You know, bless him back into the zone. Bless him into the zone because he ain't never fought in the zone. Because he don't want that smoke with Charlo, bro. I'm telling you, he don't want that smoke. Anytime you argue with somebody and you say, I drop your opponent, and you drop your opponent, I drop mine, and I'm talking about how much money you touching, that's a cop-out, bro. And I don't expect a lot of people out here that's on this boxing shit, these nerds, boxing nerds, to understand real street talk. Anytime you say, let's square up right now, I'm touching money, man, I ain't got to fight, I'm getting money. That's what it sound like. He sound like a nigga that's counting his money and about to grab his pistol and shoot because he's scared to fight. He's scared to fight before y'all, Charlo look bad. Oh, Danny Jacobs look bad in plenty fights. Sergio Moro dropped him, bro. Korobov a bigger puncher than that. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I want to put this video out here. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Also got a Facebook group. Reach out to me on social media. DM me, add me at Twitter. Also, you can reach out to me in email if you got a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request, or you just want to chop it up. Also, you can make a donation to the channel. That link's in the description as well as my Patreon link. $2 for the hardcore boxing fans. Raw and uncensored content. I will be adding more content real soon to the channel. I will be updating the playlist. Also, if you went to like real relationship talk, real current events, being tough to be a male, you know, women talk, hood series, food for thought. Check out my other tier for Patreon. It's only $5, so we kicking game over there. I appreciate everybody for checking in one time for the one time. Don't forget to join the Help or go check out the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Boxing at 18% off immediately. All the information is in the description. Lotion, soaps, bath bombs, and much, much more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfella Sports TV. We gone.